Welcome back to the deep dive. You know how sometimes we get so caught up in like the what of a good deal that we totally forget about the why?
Yeah, totally.
This time we are going deeper than just discounts, We're going to explore how strategic offers can actually help you build those die-hard brand fans.
It's true. It's really like building any relationship.
Yeah.
You wouldn't propose on the first date, right?
Right.
You need to lay that groundwork. This source material really emphasizes that understanding your audience's needs, way before you are crafting that perfect proposal.
Okay, I'm hooked. So tell me more about this. What's the deeper strategy here? It's more than just hey, 50% off, come and get it.
Exactly.
Right.
So every offer is really a chance to deepen that bond with your customer.
Okay.
This source uses this really brilliant example of a window cleaning service.
Okay.
So on the surface, you're selling sparkling windows. But what are you really selling?
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay, let me put on my customer hat here. I'm thinking the promise of more free time.
Yes.
A stress-free weekend, not having to DIY it.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're really buying into an outcome and a feeling.
You've got it.
Yeah.
It's about how it makes you feel. That's where that lasting loyalty starts.
I love that.
And, the source goes on to introduce this really handy acronym, FACPS.
Okay, love an acronym. Let's hear it.
Features, advantages, calculations, time, and service.
Okay.
And it's really a framework for crafting irresistible offers.
Okay, I'm ready to break down. So features seems pretty straightforward. That's what we were talking about.
Yes.
This window cleaning service uses all eco-friendly products, for example.
Yeah, and then we get to advantages, which is that, so what?
Okay.
So
yeah.
Instead of just saying eco-friendly products, you might highlight that they're safe for kids and pets.
Oh, I see. So you are appealing to a specific customer value. Gotcha. So you're translating those features into tangible benefits. I'm starting to see the light here. But what about calculations? Does this involve me getting out a spreadsheet and a calculator?
Not necessarily.
Okay, good. Because math is not my strong suit.
But it does involve showing the customer the real-world impact of their choice.
Okay.
So, for instance, maybe this service saves you 3 hours a month.
Yeah.
That you can spend with your kids or your dog or whatever you love to do.
Right. Or even just catching up on sleep.
Exactly. Or it could be the cost savings over DIYing.
So you can putting a number on the value.
Yes.
That makes it feel so much more tangible than just saying this saves time.
Exactly.
Okay, features, advantages, calculations. What about time? Is this where you get into those limited time offer tactics?
It's not really about that.
Okay.
Time is about demonstrating long-term value.
Okay.
So think about those subscription boxes.
Yeah.
They might highlight how much you'd spend buying each item individually.
Yeah.
Versus the, cheaper subscription price, they're emphasizing those long-term savings.
So it's you're building that trust and you're showing them that this isn't just a fleeting fling.
Right.
This is a lasting relationship.
Exactly.
I like it. Okay. Last but not least, we have service. What makes this element so crucial for building loyalty?
So service is all about underscoring that importance of ongoing support.
Okay.
So imagine that window cleaning service, right?
Yeah.
And they offer a satisfaction guarantee or even a free touch-up if it rains within a week.
With a good one.
Right. So it shows that they're invested in your happiness even after the sale is
Yeah,
done.
they care.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've covered offers and how they are little mini proposals.
Yes.
But what about deals? Where do those fit into this whole thing?
Right.
Is that when we whip out the big discounts?
You would think so, right?
Yeah.
But this source really encourages us to think way beyond just slashing prices.
Okay.
Dorsey actually uses this phrase that really stuck with me. Okay, tell me.
He calls it being a product psychic.
A product psychic.
Yeah.
Okay, now you've got me really curious.
Right.
So, do I need to go grab my crystal ball for this part?
No. Okay, it's not about predicting the future, literally.
Right.
But it's more about anticipating those potential problems or doubts that a customer might have.
Yeah.
And proactively addressing them in the deal itself.
So really putting yourself in their shoes.
Exactly.
And being okay, if I was the one buying this, what would make me hesitate?
Yes.
And then what would totally reassure me that this is the right choice?
Yeah, and he gives this great example of selling house paint.
Okay.
Imagine you're a customer and you are finally tackling that DIY project.
Oh, I can relate to that.
Right.
I once tried to repaint my bathroom.
Uh-huh.
And it did not go well.
Yeah.
Let's just say I ended up with more paint on me than on the walls.
It happens to the best of us.
It's definitely not as easy as they make it look on those home improvement shows.
No, it's not. You make it look so easy.
Well, now imagine a paint deal that includes like a rain check guarantee.
Oh,
So if it rains within 24 hours of you painting and it messes up all your hard work, you get a replacement gallon for free.
genius. It completely eliminates a huge pain point for anyone who's ever done like an outdoor project.
Right.
It shows that you really get it. You understand the real life challenges of using your product.
Yes, and that's what people respond to.
Yeah. What other product psychic moves can we make in our deals?
So think about those like little things that people grumble about,
Yeah.
right? So maybe it's touch-ups.
Okay.
And so include a small can of like never chip touch-up paint in a matching color.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right.
I'm always trying to find the right color.
So suddenly you're not just selling paint, you're selling that peace of mind.
Yeah.
Like that feeling of, okay, I'm covered no matter what.
Exactly. And it just feels so much more thoughtful and genuine than just like slapping a generic 10% off sticker on something.
It's night and day.
Right. Like it's like you're saying, we get you. We've been there, and that's why this deal is different.
Yes. And that level of thoughtfulness goes such a long way in building brand loyalty.
For sure. Okay, so we've tackled offers. We've talked about deals.
Right.
What about promotions?
Yeah.
Are those just like another way of saying discount? Or is there like a deeper strategy at play here?
This is where things get really interesting.
Okay, yeah.
Think of it like this, the whole like life cycle marketing idea that we've talked about before.
Right.
Promotions are like a key part of that whole journey.
Okay, so refresh my memory here.
Yeah.
We're talking about how you would approach a new customer versus like a loyal customer, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So like in the beginning, it is about catching their eye, right? Like you said.
Yeah.
Maybe it is about that really tempting discount to get them to try your product for the first time.
Right. You gotta hook them.
But as they become more familiar with your brand,
Yeah.
you gotta up your game.
Yeah. Right. So what kind of promotions keep those long-term customers feeling happy and engaged?
So this is where like personalization comes in.
Okay.
Imagine getting an offer for something that you actually need, like at the perfect time,
Right.
based on what you bought before.
I love that.
Or how about like early access to new products?
Oh, yeah.
That makes you feel like an insider.
Right? It's like you're saying, we see you, loyal customer, and we appreciate you.
Exactly.
Instead of just blasting everyone with the same generic email.
And that feeling of being valued,
Uh-huh.
that is priceless.
For sure.
This source also made me think about how even the type of discount can be strategic.
Okay, how so?
Have you ever seen those will beat any competitor's price guarantees?
Oh, yeah, the whole price matching guarantee.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of risky for businesses, though?
It can be,
Yeah.
but it also builds so much trust.
That's true.
You're basically saying we are so confident in our pricing
Right.
that we're willing to put our money where our mouth is.
Yeah, it takes the guesswork out of it.
Right.
They don't have to shop around, They know they're already getting the best deal with you.
Exactly.
That's smart.
And sometimes the best discount is actually no discount at all.
What?
How does that work?
Dorsey throws out this really interesting idea.
Okay, I'm listening.
What if instead of slashing prices up front, you offered like a try before you buy option?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Especially for something where the value might not be immediately obvious.
Exactly.
Let them experience it firsthand and then decide if it's worth the investment.
Yeah. It's a really powerful way to build that confidence
Right.
and to demonstrate the quality of what you're offering.
Absolutely.
It all comes back to, building brand loyalty isn't about tricks or gimmicks. It's
Right.
about building those genuine relationships.
Yeah, this whole deep dive has really totally changed my perspective on offers and deals and promotions.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it's not about just moving products.
Yeah. It's about really understanding what your customers value.
Yes.
And then crafting a whole journey
Yes.
that makes them want to stick around.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and giving those little aha moments to your customer where they're like, wow, they really get me.
Exactly.
And that is the foundation of lasting brand loyalty.
It really is.
So listeners, there you have what is one small shift that you can make
Yeah.
to better understand and serve your audience's needs.
I love it.
Until next time, happy diving.